in the bigs. Matt Clement, 5th inning, and he has control issues. He hits Bobby Hill in the foot, and the next batter is Jason Kendall, and he hits him in the arm, and up comes Craig Wilson. And if Craig gets drilled in the back, Clement becomes just the 21st pitcher in Major League history to hit 3 batters in 1 inning. First Cubby to do it since Walter Thornton back in 1898. I think we all remember that. 4-1, top 7. Michael Barrett pinch hitting against Mike Johnson, and he orders the grand slam. His first career granny. It's 5-4 Cubs. Bottom 9, game tied. Nobody out. Abraham Nunez is on third. We throw the arrow on Corey Patterson playing shallow center. Jack Wilson. He's going where Corey thought he wasn't. Makes the grab and holds Nunez at third. Take another look. Nunez unsure on third base what to do, whether to go. Wilson, he thinks Nunez, hey, you got to be tagging up, man. You got to be ready to run. He wasn't. Didn't matter because Rob Makoviak's pinch hitting with the bases loaded. We're going to arrow his hospital bracelet. Told you about his wife, Jennifer, giving birth to Garrett Matthew Makoviak. Oh, daddy delivers.
Fly ball, deep right center field. Go ball! Grand slam! What a way to celebrate the birth of a child. He has done it.
Pinch hit by a grand slam by Michael Barrett of the Cubs. Walk-off grand slam by Makoviak. First time in Major League history featured a pinch hit granny, walk-off granny by 2 different players. 9-5, Pirates.
Game 2, he wasn't done. Down 4-2. Makoviak getting ready to add his at-bat. Already a special day. Said this, the best day of my life so far. Nothing could have ruined it because of my son coming. That tops off the day. It's been amazing. That includes a pinch hit grand slam in game 1. Runner on first for Makoviak facing LaTroy Hawkins. Down 2, bottom 9.
Drive to right. Garrett, your dad has tied this game. You're kidding me. Holy smoke. Mac whack, tallywhack. Give that dad a home run to tie it.
Makoviak's amazing day just got better with his 10th of the season tie game. Bottom 10, Craig Wilson against Francis Beltran. Talk about you kidding me. Game winner for Craig Wilson. Must be the hair. Number 11. The Pirates sweep. They're at 500. The latest in a season for them since September of 1999. Also, they're just 4 games out of first in that tight, NL Central. Yo, what about this doubleheader? We'll break it down. The first one in which both games were won with walk-off homers since 1967. And Game 1 was the first game in Major League history in which there was both a pinch hit grand slam and a walk-off grand slam.
Starting that rotation, Houston hosting St. Louis. Clemens, his resume, 6 Cy Youngs, 9 All-Stars, 317 career wins. His signature pitch, the split-finger fastball, 1 shy of Phil Niekro on the career win list for 14th place all-time. He's won 11 of his last 13 starts. Good start there. Top 2, John Mabry, sit down. Top 4, Clemens facing Scott Rowland, 2 for 5 career coming in, and that ball is going out. His 12th of the year, and the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead on Rowland's solo job. Still in the 4th, Clemens pitching to Mike Matheny. He was 1 for 8 career against Clemens coming in. Swing and sway like Sammy K. Clemens, a season-high 123 pitches. Top 5 against Rowland. He fans him with the split finger. 7 innings, 6 hits, 6 Ks. Chris Carpenter held the NL's top offense scoreless for 8 innings. Gets Craig Biggio. We don't accept checks. Bottom 8, still 1-0. St. Louis facing Adam Everett. He hits it to Edgar Renteria, and Renteria going to his right, throwing a crossbody. Albert Pujols the pick. Carpenter, 8 innings, 2 hits. Nothing earned, 4 Ks. Bottom 9, Jason Isringhausen against Lance Berkman, batting .418 in his last 18 games. He rips the double. Mabry bobbles the ball. That allows Jeff Kent to score the tying run, and we are headed to extra innings. In Houston, 0-3 in extra innings this season. Top 10, Octavio Dotel pitching. Ray Langford's on third. And Hunter Wendelstadt's calling it on third base. He's calling the balls straight. Hunter Wendelstadt,
your friend. We love Hunter.
Jimmy Williams comes out and says, hey, what did Hunter see that I didn't see? Well, that's what he saw. Williams, he gets ejected. Dotel out. The Cardinals win 2-1 in 10.
Mets and Marlins. You know, the Mets starting pitchers haven't allowed a run in their last 21 2/3 innings. Glavine coming off that one-hitter, one of 5 Cy Young winners pitching Friday. 2 Cys he won, 8 All-Star game appearances. 257 career wins, and they signature pitch the changeup. Bottom first scoreless. Here's a classic changeup by Glavine. Getting Mike Lowell. to ground out. Lowell was 1 for 4 in this one. Next batter, Miguel Cabrera facing Glavine, who just allowed 5 hits. There's one of them. That ends the Mets' scoreless streak for starters. More Glavine D. Great stop on Jeff Conine. And Glavine starts the double play. He goes 7. He allowed 2 earned runs. Top of the 9th, 2-1. Former Met closer Armando Benitez facing Mike Piazza. Yes, for Armando, save number 19. Benitez with a streak of 33 at-bats without allowing a hit. That's like an 11-inning no-hitter for Armando.
Okay, we'll revisit our Cy Youngers later in the show. Atlanta at Philadelphia. Mike Hampton started for the Braves. He was second for the Cy in '99. That's Randy Wolf for the Phillies. Top 1. He hits Chipper Jones above the left knee, and Chipper would have to leave the game. He's listed as day-to-day. Bottom 1, 2-on-1 out. Pat Burrell at the plate. Rafael Furcal gloved me 2 times. 6-4-3, inning over. Top 2, 2 on. Nobody out. Adam LaRoche. He's going to go to Tomas Perez, who bobbles the ball. Now, Wolf comes over to cover the bag, but Wolf's looking at second. Perez is tossing it to him at first. Oh, there's the ball. Johnny Estrada scores, and the Braves lead 1-0. Same frame. Larry Boa, 2 on, no outs. Hampton, bunt. Mark DeRosa. Oh, no chance. He's tagged out. Next batter for call. Chopper to Wolf. Here comes LaRoche. Again. Put out at home. LaRoche should leave this game with a separated shoulder placed on the 15-day DL. He was playing for the injured Julio Franco. Top 3, 1 out. Chipper Jones replacement, Dwayne Wise. He goes solo, and the Braves up 2. Bottom 8, Perez. Started for the injured Jim Thome. Line drive double in a 2-1 game, scores 1. You can do the math. We are tied. We go bottom 10, another extra inning ball game. Antonio Alfonseca is pitching, and Perez dedicated that in part to Larry Boa's daughter, who was involved in a car accident Thursday. There it goes. The Phillies walk that way. They win it 3-2. Oh, Colorado at San Francisco. What a finish here. Sean Estes used to be a Giant. He was 16-6 at home when he was a Giant. Bottom 3, and Estes pitching a Marquise Grissom. He fouls it back and hits Charles Johnson in the groin. And speaking for all men, I can say, oh.
Us women will take your word for it.
Top 4. Johnson, speaking for all Giants fans, I can say, ugh. He homers. His 10th, Colorado up 2-0. Bottom 9, still 2-0. Barry Bonds is on deck. 2 outs, so Marquise Grissom needs to reach, and he singles. Not only reaches, he ties this ball game up at 2, and that's going to bring up Bonds. If he goes yard, he becomes the active career leader in walk-off homers with 10, but that won't happen, right? Hold it back, out of here. He hit it up, and the skate is over. This Barry being Barry, San Francisco's won a season-high 7 straight. They win this one on Bonds' walk-off. Pedro Martinez starting, so the M's might as well start packing, right? Martinez, our Cy Young theme continues. 5 Cy Young awards. He's 3 Cy Youngs, excuse me. He appeared in 6 All-Star games and has 170 career wins. Of course, his signature pitch is the changeup. He's 12-0 with a 1 ERA in 12 games against Seattle. Scott Spezio, 3 for 24 career against him with 9 Ks going in. Edgar, 3 for 21 with 9 Ks going in. They both go down. Top 2, Brett Boone, just 6 for 27 career with 8 Ks. Has never homered off Pedro. Never say never. He goes wall, green wall, and the Mariners go up 1-0 on Boone's 8th of the season. Joel Pinheiro facing Manny Ramirez, and Manny came in 7 for 12, 583 career against Pinheiro. He goes solo, his 13th. We are tied. Bases loaded for David Ortiz in the bottom of the 5th. You know, he's got 99 career home runs, so what a way to get 100. Goes grand slam, his 11th. The Red Sox go up 6-4. They win 8-4, and Pedro Martinez continues his dominance of the Mariners.
Yankees winners of 20 of their last 27 in Tampa Bay. Doug Wachter and the D-Rays trying to do their part to stay hot with the Yankees down 2-0. Ruben Sierra changes that with 1 swing. His only hit in the game. He's hitting .297. He ties it up. We got 2 out top of the 5th. Game still tied. Gary Sheffield puts the Yankees up 5-2. Wachter would have to leave after surrendering another homer to Hideki Matsui. Wachter thinking about what has gone wrong. 6-5 game now. D-Rays down. Bottom 8. Fred McGriff sitting on 491, comes into pinch hit. He can tie it with 1 swing, but in this spot, he pops up to 3rd. Okay, so Mariano Rivera looking to notch his 300th save and 17th save of the year. He beat a 17th pitcher to get 300, and that is the final out committed by Julio Lugo. So he gets a 17th save, becoming the 17th to reach 300 saves. Rob Dibble, what do you think?
He was such a great closer in the postseason. 61 games, 30 for 32 in saves, 4 world championships. 300 is just a great round number to a great career. Mariano Rivera, congratulations. You're going into the Hall of Fame.
And the Yankees keep winning. Bottom one, 1-0. Jays, one man on for Carlos Delgado, no doubt. Putting the Jays up 3-0. Delgado makes something happen. He's still hitting .230, though. That's his only hit of the game. Mark Teixeira for Texas. Diving stop by Delgado. The flip for the final out. The Blue Jays find a way, just edging Texas. Suddenly cooled off Rangers. 5-0 and 9 career starts at Dodger Stadium. Remember this whole theme, 5 Cy Young pitchers on one day? Well, Johnson, 5 Cy Young awards, 9 All-Star games, 235 career wins. His signature pitch, that ridiculous slider. Nobody can touch it. Sean Green facing Johnson, 2-2 count. Green strikes out on a pitch low and outside. Just 3 earned runs allowed for RJ. Luis Gonzalez makes it 4-0 Arizona. He hit it off Brian Falkenberg because Wilson Alvarez left after 2 with a strained hip. Gonzalez's 13th of the year. Robbie Hammock looking to close it out for the D-backs and does with his 2nd home run of the year. 6-3 Arizona taking out the Dodgers in LA. RJ, Randy Johnson with his 3rd straight win. So, of the 5 starting pitchers Friday with a Cy Young award to his name, only Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez earned a victory. But Zito, Glavine, and the Rocket combined for just 3 earned runs in 22 innings pitched. Padres and the Brewers. Brian Lawrence on the mound facing Brady Clark. And Clark can't find this one. Still looking. Same inning, Jeff Jenkins. No. Later, Keith Ginter. No. Lawrence, 10 Ks in the game. Bottom 7, 1-on-1 out. Khalil Green to Phil Nevin. Double play. What a game. What a win for the Padres and Brian Lawrence. 5-3 in the final.
Baseball's worst record, Montreal, and facing Sean Casey, leading the National League in batting at .379 coming in. That ball is going out. Mighty Casey against Claudio Vargas, 2-run homer. Casey went 4 for 5, 3 RBI, the home run, 2 doubles. He's hitting .390. The mighty Griffey in the top of the 5th. He's going to chase Vargas. 2-run homer, .493 of his career, and where that stands on the all-time list, stick with us, it is 6-2 Reds. 9th inning. 7-6 now, bottom. Danny Graves on for the save, a diluted stat, but still he's getting it done. Brad Wilkerson grounds out. Reds win 7-6. Graves, 22nd save. And we promise more info and you get it. Griffey Jr. tying Lou Gehrig for 20th on the all-time homer list. He did it in a very different fashion. Griffey got to .493 almost a year quicker and in 192 fewer games. But Gehrig played in all of his team's games for 13 seasons. Griffey has played just 1 full season in his career.
A's Indians Barry Zito, one of 5 Cy Young winners, pitching on Friday. In addition to his Cy Young award, Barry has 2 All-Star appearances, 64 career victories, and his signature pitch is that nasty curveball. Back to Friday now. We got the bottom of the 6th inning going on. No score, 2 outs. Runner on second, Zito. All over Omar Vizquel. Zito was 7 Ks in this game, but he did walk 5. Top of the 7th, still scoreless. Bags full, 2 out. Rafael Betancourt on the mound in relief for the Indians. 1 1/3 scoreless innings of relief, getting Jermaine Dye. And Zito strikes out Victor Martinez. Zito allows just 3 hits in 8 innings. Bottom 9, still scoreless. Not anymore. Casey Blake changes that. His only hit of the game, hitting .247. Game-winning walk-off homer coming off of Jim Mears. Blake's 6th home run of the season, none bigger. He walked away from the Pittsburgh Pirates, walked away from the game to return home to the Dominican for personal reasons. He cleared waivers 2 weeks later, making him a free agent. Well, Friday came word that Mondesi is back in baseball, reaching a deal with the banged-up Anaheim Angels. The former All-Star and Gold Glover got a $1.75 million contract for the rest of the season. Mondesi will make his Angel debut Sunday, starting in center field. Friday night, Angels in Chicago, bottom 1-0 Anaheim. Willie Harris against Kelvin Escobar. Harris. Casey Kochman, great catch. You know, Escobar came in with a 1-8 career record against Chicago. We have 1 out. Same score in the 4th. Watch Jose Valentin. The nasty slide right into Adam Kennedy. Valentine breaks up the double play, but as for Kennedy, he's going to remember this later. Top of the fifth, David Eckstein against John Garland. Eckstein toward third. Here we go with a payback. Kennedy taking out Juan Uribe at second. Take another look. Kennedy. Wow, that's a ridiculous slide on Uribe, and Uribe is shaken up. As for Kennedy, he's pointing to the White Sox dugout, and he gives that glare. Tie game in the sixth, Aaron Rowan facing Escobar. Rowan gets under it. Here comes Kochman, the hustle, the catch over the railing. That's got to hurt. Bottom nine, tie game bags full for Paul Konerko against Ramon Ortiz. And Konerko gets it out there. It's the bases-loaded single, and it wins the game. Konerko also hit a two-run homer earlier. Angels have lost 4 straight one-run games.
Minnesota at Kansas City. You like that? You love this. Royals with the worst record in the American League, but they got Zach Greinke on the mound. Take a look at his license. He's only 20, making just his second career start. Royals have a 1-0 lead. Michael Kadire says, "Rook, we are tied at 1." Greinke's still in, though. We're in the top of the 7th. Runners on the corners, 2 out. And, well, Greinke's not old enough to drive a Ford, but he's old enough to get Lou Ford looking. Where's Pop? Oh, that's my son. Bottom 9, still tied. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Tony Graffanino, first day on the DL. Grounds to short, Graffanino. Slides, he's safe. Wilton Guerrero coming home, scores. And the Royals, they win it 2-1. Your